Okay, welcome back. It is late May '64, and kind of like stuff here in Virginia, but really kind of talking about the sort of the overall situation and strategy. So, one sort of big thing is that I am very actually short on money because did the maximum. I did the maximum of recruitment by paying $2 per conscript. So, um, you can see actually, I think a lot of that 785, was from that. So we actually have a lot of conscripts left, but not a lot of money. So to get more money, we're going to be really forced to go ahead and basically raise taxes, which will lower our national morale a couple points. Let me go ahead and show you sort of the overall recruitment situation. Um, it's going to take a number of turns in Richmond to get those done, but a couple of the big ones are that we're going to do some more recruitment in Alabama to really try to protect Mobile, Alabama. So a couple of light infantry regiments, a 12-pound battery, and a couple more conscripts there, in addition to the couple of conscripts um, that we had ordered last turn. In Virginia, the big move is that I'm sending one regiment. I think it's Hoke's. Yeah, Hoke's Division. Excuse me, not regiment. Hoke's Division. Um, I'm going to rail out Hoke's Division to basically come down here and uh, basically, hopefully stop these Union forces from marching up. So, kind of looking at it from um, a terrain standpoint, we can defend here in this mountain, and then we could, of course, defend in the hills there, and then we could go back and defend in the mountains back. So I'm gonna go ahead and send Hoke. He looks like he'll arrive in 8 days. Then we do. I'm trying to see his Hoke. Yeah, he is going there. So then this is wrong. Actually, we need to. We need to change put them into defensive posture. Um, Basically, that's kind of like the big move. That's pretty much the big move for this turn. So we will see what happens. You can see the Union has ordered telegraphs. I'm running a few um, role role playing cards as well. I'm gonna try to blow the depot and do a couple ambushes, which I think all of those give us an extra national morale point if it works. Um, okay, so that's pretty much it in Virginia. North Carolina, not a lot um, is happening. Oops, a bit too far. We are sort of just watching this Union force here, and we have a very kind of like smallish, about a half division in Wilmington. Now Beauregard, I've created him into a general, which didn't cost us anything, um, and he will be going back to going back to Charleston, and somebody's way there. Um, we're going to continue to take over the rail, try to get back rail control here, um, and we are also here in Savannah with a smallish force. Now down in Tallahassee, I had a lot to kind of think about this. I don't really know. We know some sort of forces in Tallahassee, but we don't really know what it is. Um, so I'm going to send Wheeler down to us to take the town next door, and then we should have like a better view of actually what is in Tallahassee. Now, here's where things got really interesting. So this is the Logan's Corps, which is kind of moving towards Catoosa, Georgia, and then from there it can really go anywhere. I'm going to send one of our core, Cheatham's Corps, down to 3 divisions, gave Claiborne the other division, down to Gordon, which basically protects the entry into Atlanta. So this is a really, really difficult situation to defend because once Logan gets in Catoosa, he can go to so many different places down here. So we'll see where he goes. We'll see where he goes this turn. Going to try to send our partisan unit up. You can see we're doing another ambush there. Forrest will continue to fall back towards Mobile, and we really do need to. You can see there's a lot. Mobile has a lot in there for us, so it's pretty important that we actually able to hold it. Over in Arkansas, another kind of like a little weird mistake I made. These two partisan mounted partisans take 2 turns to create, so it's possible that the Union force here can move on 1. So I'm going to move forward across the river and try to move forward here and see if this brigade will attack. Then it should attack our actual brigade as well. So that is one thing. And in Texas, we're basically kind of like still like forming down here in Galveston and Houston. I think those were pretty much the main highlights. So let's run the turn and see what happens. Okay, welcome back. Looks like Mosby's attempt to build a rail here was unsuccessful, and looks like he was successful at though destroying the Harper's Ferry Depot. Looks like we got 1 from regional decisions, -2 from options events, 1 from national resilience. We're back at 67. As far as money goes, we did get 600, which is the kind of like the set amount you get for taxes. So that's good. We got that. Didn't see huge movement happen down here other than Union continuing coming down, basically sort of coming down here to extend the line. I did not see. Yeah, so they kind of came forward, but didn't go all the way forward. No movement in North Carolina, from what I saw. A little bit of movement down in Charleston. Let me kind of move over. The Union fleet came in and got bombarded a couple times. Doesn't look like they have any troops with them though. Burgard is back here, as you can see, and then it's like this small brigade that's forming needs another needs a bit more time. So it looks like we finally have enough control to use the railroad here. So that is good. Down in Florida, there's really nothing in Tallahassee, as you can see there. So we have taken control of Jefferson here, and looks like Tallahassee's pretty open. Just a regiment. Not North Carolina, and up here in Georgia, not Logan, I think, what was it? Maybe it was Logan, actually. Yeah, Logan decided to actually fall back, so he is actually kind of holding in Bradley, and Catoosa basically didn't go to Catoosa, so some pretty big forces here. So probably really need to consider sending Cheatham back, basically. Now, one thing that happened that kind of caught me off guard. I'm not even sure where they came from. I'm assuming they probably landed. Um, is Banks' force here has kind of gone here in between. Um, yeah, Banks' force has kind of gone here in between Pensacola um, and Polk, who is defending. Uh, yeah, who's defending Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, so we're just checking out what we have here. So you can see there's a lot of forces kind of still, a lot of forces sort of basically still forming here. Here is Banks. Since brigades basically following us. Here's kind of like one of the larger Union forces that was coming down. Looks like the Union is crossed here and crossed here. So just Union is really just, there were a whole bunch of kind of like, these militia battles. I'm not going to show you all those. But as you would expect, kind of in 1864, the Union is absolutely just really kind of just all over the place. All over the place without a doubt. No, no attacks out here on our yeah, no attacks out here on our um, partisans. So those, I believe, are formed now. So that's actually a plus. Neither of those were destroyed. You can see there's the Union force here. Kind of hard to see exactly. Don't have enough intelligence to fully see what was there. No big moves in Texas. Looks like all of our forces have kind of been able to come in, and we're basically kind of fully formed now. So that is all. That is that's all good. Let's quickly take a look and see if there are any. Oh, okay. So unions claim partial mobilization. We got a new general. So our ambush was successful. We burned the depot in Harper's Ferry. The other ambush was successful. So a few successful. Oh, bummer. So we lost our Texas ranchers in Dallas. A lot actually. So we need to deal with these. We need to go deal with that Indian unit. Partisans destroyed Winchester. Where's Winchester? Jackson. Giles. Huntsville. Oh, Lincoln. Oh, interesting. I'm not really certain it was there, but whatever it was, we destroyed it. Yeah, just gonna like see what depots are around other than, of course, the depot here and Chattanooga. Looks like there is one here, of course, in Pulaski. So a lot of skirmishes. A little bit more movement. Union is, of course, just moving all over the place as we should expect. Definitely a lot to think about for next time. So I will see you next time.